Hi everyone, this is Keenan again, and today I chose to do my persuasive speech on why collegiate athletes deserve to be paid a salary. As you know, to persuade is simply to cause someone to do something through reasoning or an argument. And hopefully today I can persuade you to see things my way. I would like to start out with a couple of facts. The typical Division I college athlete devotes 43.3 hours per work week to his or her sport. That is 3.3 more hours than the typical American work week. So they already work hard, put in the overtime to be the best at their sport that they can for our entertainment and, of course, their success in life, because that's what they're there to do, play ball. The annual salary for a BCS eligible football coach is $2.5 million, while the average Division I basketball coach cleans up around $1.1 million. It's also a fact that the NCAA produces nearly $11 billion in annual revenue from college sports. That's more estimated revenue than in both the National Basketball Association and the National Hockey League. In 40 out of the 50 U.S. states, the highest paid public officials are currently head coaches at universities, either football or men's basketball. It is also a fact that success in college sports are also believed to improve the application rates and caliber of admitted students at certain universities. I believe strongly that Division I athletes should be paid. During my time at Louisville, I was blessed to meet several football players and a couple of basketball players who would struggle, honestly, from day to day, whether they were going to be able to eat that night or be able to afford their books. Everybody that plays at a higher level sport or a Division I level are not under college scholarships. Many are walk-ons. You have several red shirts, people that are just happy to be on the team and trying to survive from practice to practice. I don't believe there should be any reason why an athlete at that level should worry about if they should be able to eat that night. The college athletes, they do so much for the school, whether it's in merchandise sales, jersey sales, recruiting, etc. When you watch a ball game, you're not watching the school. You're watching that athlete. And more than likely, you might be wearing that athlete's jersey, which they are not being paid for. Could you imagine playing in front of millions of people, missing school for days upon days? Sometimes they even miss a quarter of a semester if they're involved in a collegiate tournament or any type of school ran activity for recruiting. Players are heavy in recruiting to get other players to come to that school. When I was going through my college recruiting stages, that's all I would really meet. Players would come down, walk me around the campus, show me the good side of campus, the bad side of campus. Players work hard every day not to be paid. Let's get back to the jersey sales. When you look into the stands, how many jerseys do you see the fans wearing? Whether it's your favorite player or it's just a random player. Those players do not get paid for that. When you wear the team shoes, those players do not get paid for that. They say that if a player receives scholarship money, then they shouldn't be paid to play sports, which could be true. But as I stated earlier, not all players are receiving scholarship money. Most there are on walk-ons or tryouts. College athletes, they really struggle, just like everyday students. I've seen it firsthand. I've experienced it. And I do believe college athletes should be paid at least on a work study term if you play at a high enough level. That's how I feel about why college athletes should be paid. Thank you.